End of week update for MULN Automotive. So a huge down day, and I bought around 280 or 278. I got stopped out. I took a little bit of a loss because I thought we were going to. I actually was looking at this right here on the 15-minute. It looked like there was a possibility that we were going to do A, B, C, D, and then maybe get one more move down here. But what I should have been looking at is we broke, if there's a parallel line from right here, we broke that, and that should have been my clue to get out. I took a stop lower, and I don't know, sometimes you got to learn your lesson from making mistakes in these kind of stocks. I thought we had potential to, I still think it has potential to reverse, but now it's looking overly bearish to me. So I got out, I actually bought puts, and I made a little bit of money back on the puts because if you look at the chart now, we have, this is the fourth wave, we have A, B, C, B, and then this is clearly 1, A, B, C, 2. And then if you look at the chart, this can't be a third wave because it barely goes past here. So it looks more like a first wave. You might have to go down on the 5-minute chart to see it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. And then we have A, B, C, 2. Or I'm sorry, 1, A, B, C, 2. And then here's the wave that we started today. Where did we start this at? Right up here. We started around $3. They were ready to just dump this from the very beginning. And so we had 1, 2, 1, 2. And then I bought in this area right here around the 200 MA 15-minute, thinking that we were going to see barely past the 0.83 fib, maybe hit right here, and then we were going to bounce. Obviously that didn't happen. I got stopped out, and now it's looking really bearish. We have 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, and we are currently on the 5th wave of the overall 3rd wave. So we got a little bit more downside. How much more downside? We can see from here. We're looking at $1.94. Of course, it could go shorter. It could just go and fill the gap right here at 210. But if it hits a 50% retracement, we'll look at $1.94 all the way to $1.81. I'm leaning towards it maybe being closer to the 0.38 fib, which would fill the gap right here at 210, or possibly $1.96. If we zoom in on this start of this 5th wave, you'll see that we've already had a 1, 2. Here at the end, it got kind of tricky though with this. Let's do 15-minute. We have just 1 basically on the 15-minute. So we're looking basically to see a green bar at the very beginning on Monday, and then a gap down, bounce, 1 more, and we'll have the 5th wave overall right there. We're looking for $1.96. I didn't enter again, but if it does go to $1.96, I'll be looking for an entry, because after we hit $1.96, that would be the end of the 3rd wave, and we could potentially get a bounce to at least the 0.23 fib, which would be around 230, maybe even 250. So that would be the 4th wave. So that would give you a chance to make, 15% or so on a bounce. So if you buy a couple thousand shares, you can make, I don't know, $500 or $600. So not a bad risk reward if you get down here at $1.96. The problem is this is the 4th wave, and I think we have 1 more down here. which I know this seems overly bearish because this has been a really bullish stock, but I'm just taking the chart how it is. And if we go to 230, let's say we go to 231, I'll put it up a little bit higher. Let's say we go to 230, 240. We're still looking down here at $1.59 to $1.41. So I mean, I'm not going to base this on all the hype on this stock. We also have the 200 MA on the 1 hour around this level. What else do we have around here on the 4 hour? It's a little bit higher. Where's the daily MA at? Look at that. The 20 MA is right here. And so there's a good chance that we get past this a little bit, and then we could possibly see a bounce and go up here. I'm not sure. It's hard to say right now if we're actually going to see a fourth wave and then a bounce to the fifth wave. If it does end up going all the way down to $1.50 or $1.60, then we'd be looking at a beginning diagonal. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 would be up here. So there's still a lot of potential. There's still this gap up here at 496, but you just don't want to get into the stock too early and have to watch it dribble down little by little and just be completely red on the day. I wasn't very happy getting stopped out of it in the morning, but I mean, that's the way it goes sometimes. They just have a different idea than what your charting says. So it's just clear though that we have the third wave in play right here, and then we're going to have the fourth wave and fifth wave down in this area. What else can we look at here? I think that's about it for right now. So in summary, on Monday, I'm looking for like a small move higher, maybe to like 240, gap down to about 210, bounce, gap down to $1.94, get down here and maybe fill this gap right here at the top of the first wave, bounce to about 230 to 240, and then fall back down here to $1.50 to $1.60 in this support zone right here. So if it gets down to $1.50, $1.60, I'm going to take a huge position on it because not only will it bounce, it's going to be completely oversold, and there is potential too to move on up here. So there wouldn't be as much risk there. We'll see how it plays out, but just wanted to update you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe so I can give you more updates on stocks like this.